Recording. Yeah. What's up? I just put up the cell phone mount in my car because I've wanted to, for some time, have some talking videos while I'm driving. Sometimes I like to. Sometimes I'll have thoughts that I'm digesting while I'm driving, and I'm like, man, this would be great to kind of get my ideas out on video, just to document it. And yeah, anyway, so here we are. So this is my first time using it, this mount, and I hope it holds up because I put it on. Like in the middle, and some cars up top, there's like a little thing you can push, and it opens up a little space for like your sunglasses, and it's like really weak. You can just tap in. Well, I put the fucking thing on there, so like that thing is holding up the mount and my cell phone right now. So it's pulling its weight. I'm proud of it for holding up. So that's the point in this fucking video. It might just go down, and the angle will change some, and I'll have to push it back up anyway. So this video, I guess I'm drinking my pre-workout right now, by the way. I'm on my way to the gym. I just left one of my jobs. I'm gonna go do a Saturday morning workout. It'll be my 7th workout this week. In this video, excuse me, I will be discussing, what's going on at the gym lately. What have I been doing? How, I got any injuries? What are my current goals? Blah, 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 blah. So I've been going a lot. More than I ever have. Starting about 3 months ago, I started going like 6, sometimes 7 times a week. Like this week's right now, it's Saturday morning, so this will be my 7th this week. On Monday, I did AM, PM, so before work, after work. Then Tuesday, same thing. Wednesday off, and then Thursday, same thing, and then this will be 7. I've just been doing tons and tons of. I've been going a lot. I want to say I've been doing a ton of volume at the gym. I've been going a lot. So my trips to the gym have been voluminous. The reps at the gym have not necessarily been voluminous, which is probably one of the reasons why I can go so much. I'm not doing a ton of reps like 5x7, 3x10, 3x12, whatever. I'm doing a bunch of sets of doubles, triples, singles, like long negatives, like 30-second negatives. So, instead of the volume at the gym, I'm doing doing appropriate intensity. Because, all the lifts that I'm doing, whether it's a double, a single, a negative, a positive, whatever, it's tough and it's challenging. And I fail sometimes, but it's making me get stronger. And so, anyway, so I think that's one of the key reasons why I can go so much. Also, I'm pretty mindful of my health. I take a bunch of supplements, nothing like crazy. In fact, I'm going to be making a video here about why I don't take steroids, why I don't take TRT, why I don't do SRAMs or anything like that. But, I take like glucosamine and knee pills, joint pills, and stuff like that. And I make sure that when I'm resting, which means when I'm at home, I'm pretty lazy. But anyway, so I've been going a lot. It's been great. And I've been doing a lot of the same shit. Like doing like 3 times a week, I'm doing incline. Doubles, triples, negatives, pauses. I've been doing a lot lately of incline. And I love it. I'm loving fucking incline so much. Ever since I started doing like pauses on incline, I was like, bro, this is like my shit right now. And later on in this video, I'll discuss what my goals are currently at the gym, because incline is the biggest one is based on incline. Pardon me. Excuse me. We got an original Rockstar here mixing into my pre-workout. Heart healthy. Make sure this shit's still fucking recording. I feel so fucking weird talking to myself, knowing that I'm recording. It's like, normally when you talk to yourself, it's like you're talking to yourself. All right, it's recording. But then, like, when I know I'm like being videotaped, and I feel like what's the word? I'm performing, and it not like I'm not performing like for an audience, but it's like I'm being a little fake because it's like I know I'm being recorded. Anyway. So yeah, I've been going 7 times a week. I've been doing shit tons of pauses and negatives. I'm loving these fucking negatives, bro. Like, it's like kind of obnoxious. Like, I even had a guy comment. I did like the other morning, I think Thursday morning, I did 225 on flat for like a 35-second negative, and I got the rep up. It was fine, but he was like, this is cool, but why are you doing it? And I explained to him that, you know, I'm doing all these negatives because, man, chasing PRs or singles is so fucking boring and stressful. You know, like, it reminds me of like when I got my 500-pound back squat to depth, which was like almost 2 years ago in December. Getting to that point, you know, working up to singles and doubles with like 455 and 465 and whatever. Like, it's very hard on your body, and it's more stressful than on the mind, honestly. It's very, like, I get a lot of anxiety before big lifts, and I failed the 500 like twice before I ever got it, not on that same day, but like across a couple weeks or a month. And, you know, it's tough sometimes when you don't get what you want, or like when you let yourself down. That's what I mean. When you think that you can do something and you don't, you're like, fuck, I'm not there yet. And it's like, dude, I get in my head. Anyway, so the point being is, like, I started doing negatives because I got my 500 and I realized, you know, like, next week I'm not doing 505. I'm okay with 500 being my top back squat, either ever or for like the next couple of years, like, because that build up and that ramp up mind and body is just, it's not something I want to do even on a yearly basis. Fuck that. And so by introducing negatives, I can work with a lighter weight, and the new challenge can be like, all right, I did 5-second negatives, like 350 back squat. Let's do a 10-second negative 350 back squat, or a 7-second, or a 6-second. You know, they did. Oh fuck, I gotta get off here soon. I'm so much fun to talk to. I'm forgetting my exits. Oh my god. Hold, please. Do you copy? Okay. Alright, I made it. Thankfully, there's not a lot of fucking traffic right now. So, you know, by introducing the negatives, I can chill out a bit. You know, my stress can be ramped down at the gym, but I can still get stronger because every time you do whatever it be, like a 315 on a back squat, and you introduce more seconds to a negative, like a negative pause on bottom, or like 225 or 275 on bench or incline, you introduce more seconds on those negatives, you're getting stronger because you're resisting that weight at a fucking, you know, goofy position. You're getting stronger, and it's been so much fun because it's like, fuck, now I can get stronger without having to, okay, let's add weights and reps, more reps or more weight. You know, now it's like, let's add more seconds. And it's also fun because it's like it's a new challenge. It's just fun. It's like, dude, let's fucking do this for 10 seconds. Let's figure this shit out. You know, like, thankfully I have some good spotters out there, and some guys I know, and then some guys that I meet, and, you know, they'll be there for me. They'll wait like 5-10 seconds because, hey, dude, I might fucking fail. I might get it, but I might fail. But can you hang out? And so it's just been fun. I don't know, whatever. So that's what I've been doing. A lot of negatives, a lot of positives, a lot of incline. I guess we'll go to my goals currently. My current goals at the gym, the biggest one, this is like the big kahuna. This is like the extra cheese pizza, you understand? Is I want to get a 315 incline bench press, with some caveats. No bounce, none of that shit. My butt needs to stay pretty down, or mostly down. My ass can't be like above the bench, you know. It can be like flared up and fired, like, because like your quads and everything get fired up, and that happens a lot on my inclines. Like I'll get it down to the, but like my ass basically still stays on the bench. It doesn't come off. Anyway, so it has to be no bounce. My ass has to stay on the bench, at least one cheek. And then I want it to be pause, so there has to be a pause. And it can't be a quick decentric. It needs to almost be a negative. Basically, I want a 2-second negative, pause, ass down, incline bench press. That's what I want. 2-second negative, pause, ass down, incline barbell bench press. And I'm close. Oh, I can taste that rock star in there now. And I'm close. I've done like 295. I've done 300. And I think a few more months of like real intense work on those negatives and those pauses, and then I'm gonna give it a go. I've already given it a go like 3 weeks ago. I just want to see it. I just want to see where I stand right now. And it wasn't with the negative, but it was with the pause. And then I had a buddy spotting me at the gym. And it was in the morning, so like not even when I'm at my best. And I think I've been benching like the day fucking before or something. Anyway, and like I got it down, pause, And I got it like 1, 2, 3. I don't know what that is. I probably got it like 6 to 8 inches off my chest. And I was like, oh shit, like, okay. Like, I thought it was gonna be like unrack, and the moment I start coming out, I was like, but because I've done 300, 295, 275 triple, 285 triple, I've done like all this shit with these weights and everything, that it didn't crush me, and I got it like maybe 6 inches off my chest. I said, oh, we fucking can do this. Like, you know, I see it, and it's pretty cool. And so that's my biggest goal: 315, ass down, negative, pause, and climb edge. After that, my next one, oh god, this one's like, I'll probably get, I'm a little fucking nervous about it, because it's easy to get injured for me on squats. I've always wanted to be like, oh, I did 315 for a set of 20 back squats. I used to do like the Squats and Milk program years ago, where like you take a weight and you do like one set of like fucking 20 reps. But like it's like your 10 rep max, or where you might normally like quit or fail around like 10 or 12, but like you just fucking stand there and you breathe and you do another one and you get to 20. Shit's fucking awful. It is some of the worst fucking pain I've ever been in my fucking life. Dude, like I can't even tell you how much I hate doing 20 rep squats. Last time I did one was front squats, actually. This was a year and like 3 months ago. I was like, I was doing a lot of front squats time. I was like, I want to do 225 for 20. Make sure you go all the way down. No cheating, no bullshit. And I did it. And I did 225 for 20, and I was very happy. And I'm still very happy. That's great to be able to do for a single rep or single set on fucking front squats, bro. But I injured my back. And I knew it too, because around rep 8 or so, I felt like a little movement and like a little cold, hot spot where I normally injure my back, kind of tailbone, left, right of it, kind of a thing. And I was like, fuck. But I was on rep 8, and I still got the 20. And, I can see that it's still recording just by looking in the mirror. I don't have to use my phone. Anyway, so we're still live. And I dinged it, but I got the 20. And my back, that was like the worst back injury I've had. That was in about a year or two before then. So like every like 2 years or so, I do like a dramatic injury to my back. And look at us, we're almost like, we're a year and a half, or a year and 3 months now beyond. I want to do 315 for 20, but I don't want to do the bounces anymore, because I think that's where I would hurt myself. I would just continue to go down and bounce, because it was like, fuck, this is so hard. Like, I just have to go down and smack it and bounce back up as much as I can. Obviously, there's strength and your core and your upper back and everything getting it back up. But anyway, now I don't want to necessarily do like negatives. I want to do control down, pause up. Control down, pause up. And the other day I did like, after doing overhead squats, a bunch of overhead squats, heavy overhead squats, and I was like, let's put it on my back and see what happens, just for fun. I did 315 for 5 in a row, like controlled down. It was like 2.5 second negatives, and then up, and then I did 5 in a row, no stopping, and then I did 7 in a row, no stopping. And I was like, okay, like, I know if I pushed it and I felt good, like I was fresh, I know I could do 20. I fucking know I can. It's just, I want to make sure that I'm going to continue to practice doing these negative pause 315s, and to where I can probably get to like, where I can basically bust out 12 in a row without stopping. Cause I mean, I can do it right now, but where I can do it 12 in a row where I'm like, not like dying breathing. Because what I used to do is I used to be like, all right, let's bust out as many as we can, because I'm like anxious as fuck. And then we start pausing on top. Big breath and go. And like that in between every one, it's like fucking 3 giant breaths, 5 giant breaths. And up there, waiting, is where like I really get exhausted. So I would always bust them out. And I still want to do the same thing, bust them out, but not bust them out with bounces and speed. Now I want to basically do 2 second, like a second and a half to 2 second negatives, pause, 315 and up, like 12 immediately in a row. I mean, when you get up, you go back down. When you get back up, you go back down. 12 of those good controlled pauses before I start getting to that last grinding 8. And so I'm going to give myself probably like 2 months to like really practice those 315s, controlled down, pause up. It's not a strength issue right now, although I do want to build some muscle. So I'll build some muscle in the next couple months. It's more about, okay, let's get that form right. Let's get your breathing right. Let's get where your feet go and everything, and the cadence right. So that way when I go for that 20, not only do I know I can do it, but I know I can do it safely, you know, because it's those last like 6 reps where it's like, shit might get a little funky with my form, and I can't allow that, which is why I'm going to give myself a few months to get to it. Up here, by the end of the year, I'm going to do 315 for fucking 20 back squats, control down, pause, up. We're going to fucking do it. And I'm going to blast like the first 12 to 15. and just let myself, fucking pray to God I don't die on the last couple. So, because God, they're fucking awful. But more than anything, I'm afraid of the injury. Because it's like, fuck, I don't want, dude, when I fuck my back up, bro, I'm fucked up for weeks. And I don't want that. Things have been going really well right now. So we'll see how it goes. I may modify it and be like, let's just be happy and let's just bust out 12 in a row and just be like, I know I could do 20 if I wanted to. There's no need to prove it to myself. Probably the smart thing to do nowadays. We'll see. Either way. Those are the only big goals right now. 315 pause, negative whatever the fuck, incline bench, and then 315 for 20 back squat. That's it. So otherwise, gym's going well. Body staying, pretty healed up. Dings here and there, my shoulder here and there, my lower back here and there, my knees here and there. But, I take care of my body. I take the supplements and I rest. And, I know when to back off. I've been doing this long enough. I've had enough injuries where I'm like, yeah, that's a shearing pain. Meaning, like, if I fucking hold that one more time and I go down with an overhead squat, my shoulder just might go. And then, so I know what to do. So anyway, things are going good. Whatever. At the gym. And, what am I going to go do today? Today I'm going to go ahead and, I like to do, like, seated overhead press, but, like, that's the one exercise where I haven't stopped bouncing yet, because it's, like, seated, so you have to get it, and there's like, but I'm done. Like, everything else, even back squats and overhead squats, I'm doing fucking negatives and pauses in the fucking hole, bro. So it's like, I got to do it there, too, but, like, I hate just taking, I'm going to do standing overhead today, but I hate just taking it there and starting from there. That fucking sucks. So I'm actually going to I'm going to fucking put that rack up there real high, and I'm going to unrack 225 and fucking, like, I've done like a strict standing overhead, strict 225. I've done that. I got it on video. It's on my channel. Like and subscribe. But now I want to start practicing negatives and pauses on overhead. And the only way to really do that properly is, like, I'm going to unrack up there. I'm going to, throw 205, 225, whatever, and just negative down 2 seconds. Boom. And, I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to try that today. Watch out for that video. It'll be coming soon. Anyway. Did you actually watch this video? Did anybody watch this video? If you did, it was because I'm just that handsome.